Steven, put some shit here. Here. This is the Aaron Review Show. Boobadoop. It's like, alright guys, hey, this is Aaron with What We Do Daily, and I bet you've guessed what game I'm reviewing. Well, this is a new thing, it's a review. It's not a Let's Play. I'm blowing your mind. I'm doing a review of Pepsiman. So without further ado, let's get into the actual gameplay. Pepsiman starts off with this FMV cutscene of a man drinking some Pepsi. A man whose fridge is stocked full of Pepsi, and we'll learn more about him as the scene goes on. Let's start the game indeed. After a brief chat with the Pepsi truck driver, we find out that the city has run out of Pepsi. Well, that vending machine's run out of Pepsi, and people are about to riot. Just listen to the man. He's out of breath. What are we gonna do? I mean, with no Pepsi, how can the world go? That's our job as Pepsi Man. We must deliver. And so forth we go. Now, Pepsiman is divided into... Pepsiman is divided into 4 stages with... 4 main stages and 3 levels. 3 levels between each stage, in each stage. The first 2 levels have Pepsiman running through a neighborhood, or a city, or a freaking desert. And then, at the end of it, they have him being chased by a boulder. And at each point in each level, there's a scene where Pepsiman either gets his head stuck in a barrel or rides a skateboard. And those parts are hard. Let me tell you something. This game is not easy. Pepsiman is a hard game. Steven, put some footage here. And as you can see by that footage, I suck at Pepsiman. I really do. I'm not gonna claim to be no Pepsiman expert. No games done. Good games done quick. No, it's not me. Not Pepsiman. Not with me. This is a terrible review. Steven, put something here. Go. Okay. But let's get back on track here. All right. The first stage has Pepsiman running through a neighborhood, crashing through several people's houses until he hits until he hits into a shed, which then he gets a bin stuck on his head, and he has to wander through. And as he's wandering through, dodging various construction equipment and people going on jackhammers, very unsafe, by the way. He dodges them, and he then crashes into a bush, which magically knocks the barrel off, and then he's back on foot. Off to the Pepsi machine he goes, running at the speed of sound, faster than Sonic himself could ever hope to be. He reaches the Pepsi machine, has himself a cool drink to refuel, and then he's back on the way. The second stage is pretty much like the first, except he hits a skateboard. Same thing, except with skateboard. Then he gets to the Pepsi machine, and oh no, a truck hits him. And then here's the third stage of every level. Pepsiman running from either a can. Steven, put something here while I figure out what to say. Wow, that was an amazing thing you put there, Steven. But he's either running from a can, a truck, a bundle of logs, or another can. It was the final level. So on and so forth. Pepsiman, it's not a very, pretty much each level's not exactly the same. It follows the same formula. Oh, by the way, I die a lot during the third stages of each level, like super a lot. Steven, put the deaths here. After you beat the stage, you're treated to a lovely FMV cutscene with our good friend, who I'm gonna call Tim. That man freaks me out. Keep him away from me. Good Lord, look at them jaws. Look at them jam. And after that cutscene, we're greeted to a conversation with a fireman. People are trapped on a roof. They need Pepsi because they're dehydrated, and the firemen are terrible at their jobs, and they have to have a superhero who deals exclusively in soda products save them. His city is underfunded. Same stage, same 2 stages, but something there's. The first 2 levels of the second stage are identical to the first one. You run through the city, dodging things, barrel, blah blah blah, Coke machine, da da da. Except on this one, at the end of the first level of the second stage, Pepsi Man falls down a sewer drain. Oh no, and then he gets stuck in the sewers and has to run through the subway at the speed of sound to get to the roof to save the people. Jumping, he narrowly misses and falls. And gets chased by a truck, which, through the magic of editing, I did in one go. Pretty impressive, am I right? After running from the truck, Pepsi Man is off to the desert for some reason. I accidentally skipped that part, so I don't know why. But it's probably someone in the desert needs a cool, refreshing soda. Yeah, good. He runs down the highway, dodging bikers, bulls, and whatnot. And a truck that dumps an infinite amount of logs, which is just a hoot. And a sequence where he rides on top of a barrel, which I admit it took me too long to beat. I died a lot there. Steven put a disclaimer saying how bad I am at this game, right at this mark right here. You hear that noise? Hear that? That's my chair. Steven, to fix this montage. Cut to something good. Cut to the end of the level. Whoa, here we are at the end of the level where Pepsi Man greets the people on the landing strip. He went to deliver Pepsi to them the whole time, but oh no, unforeseen circumstances. He gets hit by a bunch of bulls and knocked in front of a massive magic pile of rolling logs, which took me 2 hours to beat. Now I'm just gonna be quiet here, and I'm just gonna let the log footage roll. Let it roll. No, I forgot to mention this at the end of the third stage. At the end of the third level of the second stage, Pepsi for pizza. Steven, play it.
Pepsi for pizza.
Good God, this is a train wreck. But back on track. After we beat the sentient pile of logs, we're greeted to this horrifying scene with Jerry the Hat Man. I forgot what I called him earlier. Steven, correct me if his name wasn't Jerry. Who I'm gonna call Tim. That man, terrifying. But Pepsi Man is soon encounters a police officer saying the mainframe at Pepsi City has gone out of control. People are rioting. The city's in chaos. Oh no! What are we gonna do, Pepsi Man? Saying, why are you even asking that question? We're gonna run, dodge some obstacles, get our head caught in a barrel, and get our head caught in a bin, and then ride something. That's what Pepsi Man's gonna do. You ding dong. After Pepsi Man makes his way through the city to the end of the level to get himself a cool, refreshing Pepsi, he runs off to the second to last stage, which is at this point where, as you'll notice on screen that it's zooming by, I didn't get too far. Not because I suck or anything. No. It's partly because I lost the footage, and what you're seeing is all the footage I had left. Yeah, so I didn't. What was I to do? I lost my footage. How was I going to show you guys the end of Pepsi Man? Oh, I'm a smart one. I'm a wily one, you know. What I did was, I first started talking in an Irish accent. Helps me think. I went onto the internet and I typed in Pepsi Man ending, blah blah blah, final stage, and I'll put that guy's YouTube in the channel. I mean, the video is like 4 years old. I don't think he'd mind. But enough rambling. Let's get on with the ending. which is nothing much. Pepsi Man runs from, surprise, surprise, a giant thing of Pepsi. He runs off to the right, where it gives you the final stage, which, look at that guy's stats. Pretty good. We're then greeted to the final cutscene in the game, which, my good friend Steven, who edited this video, decided to speed up really fast to make the guy seem even more insane than he already is. Look at him jiggle, look at him dance, look at... Then after that, plays the credits. Pepsi Man. It's a fun game. A hard as balls and a very, very, very cheap, like, not cheap like money-wise, but cheap as in bullcrap, hit you with a minecart, knock you off into an endless pit, blah, blah, blah. Steven, put some of that here. God, it was fun. The moments whenever I nail this game, I really nail it. Oh, let's just get this ending going right about, this is the, final bit. Cut that bit out, Steven. Cut it. Sorry about that. I wasn't just stalling time so this recording would be an even 10 minutes. No. We're getting back on track now. Alright, Pepsi Man is a great game. I recommend you guys download. Don't download emulators. They're bad. Piracy is bad. But yeah, I give Pepsi Man 10 out of 10. We'll play again. You enjoy that silence there? No, but I'm not even going to give it a rating. Pepsi Man was a fun game. I recommend you guys play it. And I hope you guys like this review. It's something new. I don't know what I'm doing, as evident by this. So, yeah. Thank you guys for watching this video. And I'm Aaron with What We Do Daily, signing off. Eat a pineapple.